Okay, Cashstick Bowcraft here today, and where I'm at right now, I'm in Southern California on a overnight hunt. I'm going to be bow hunting in these trees up here, and I just got to my campsite, and what I thought I would do is show you guys my my gear that I've got for the night. Anyway, it's just a one of those Swiss Army backpacks. It's got rubberized canvas, I guess it is, but it's a little bit heavier than a regular pack. But I really like this this pack because it's very heavy duty and it's pretty bulletproof. So I'm gonna get the camera down and show you what I've got in the pack, and I guess we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. First off, what I have in here is just an extra jacket. It is kind of chilly out here, but I don't suspect that it's going to get very cold out here. It's probably about 50 degrees or so. But I just brought an extra jacket in case it does get a little cold. Also got a shirt that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, camo shirt. This was just I think it's probably about a quarter full of propane that I got for my stove here. I brought this because I only had a little bit left and I'm only going to be out here for the night, so just wanted to use it up. Got my MSR pot just for cooking up some dinner tonight. Nice little handy thing to have. Always take this everywhere. Got my little alcohol stove too, just in case I run out of propane. I've got a little Trangia stove here that I can use. A couple bottles of water. Got an extra pair of wool socks for keeping me warm at night. This is my little propane stove here. It's in this little bag. Got some denatured alcohol for that alcohol stove in case I need it. Some paper towels, some regular cotton towels just in case I need them for whatever reasons. This is my haversack, because while I'm out hiking in the trees there, I'm not going to be bringing out this thing all with me, so I'm just going to put a couple of essentials in here and carry that over my shoulder as I go into the woods a hike. Got my binoculars, little baggie full of oatmeal and stuff for snacks and breakfast tomorrow. Another bottle of water. These are a bunch of some cordage and some tent spikes here, just in case I will need those tonight. Got a little poncho. I never go anywhere without my poncho. If it rains, I'm covered, or I'll use it as a ground cloth for my tarp. Here's my tarp, 10 by 10 tarp. I'm going to be using that for my shelter tonight. And last but not least is my sleeping bag. This is an Army surplus sleep system. I've got the bivy and the green bag in here, and inside that green bag I've got a bag liner. So this should keep me pretty warm tonight. This thing took up pretty much most of the space inside of this pack. And then I've got my Laplander saw here, in case I feel like cutting some trees and stuff. Always bring this thing with me wherever I go to. Right here I've got my tomahawk. I use this for, doing light camp chores. Oh, I brought my little neck knife too. This is dinner. A couple of Italian sausages. This is some cooking oil I brought for them sausages for later. Got some tea. Can of tobacco. Knife and fork. Let's see. Some gloves. Little camp light. neck gaiter, beanie, and some cordage, and that's about it. So I don't really have a whole lot. Like I said, it's just for the night. I probably brought a little bit too much stuff, but it'll do for the night. Like I said, this pack is a little heavy. It's not a lightweight pack, but I really like it because it's very sturdy, it's very heavy duty, and it gets the job done. Anyway, I'm gonna go set up my tarp and get that stuff ready, and when I get that set up, I'll turn the camera back on. You can see my my camp and how I got it set up. Till then, Cash Stick Bowcraft. Thanks. Oh, and in addition to the backpack, I also wear a belt. And what I wear on my belt is I got a multi-tool here, Leatherman. Always carry a flashlight because you never know when you might get caught in the dark. This is my emergency survival kit. I've got in here, and I always bring this with me wherever I go outdoors, but I've got a first aid kit here. Got band-aids and gauze, and I think I got a needle in here. I got a bunch of stuff in here. One day probably I'll show you what I got in here, but this is my first aid kit, and I carry this with me wherever I go. And inside here, I can't take it out because it's kind of hard to take it out with one hand. But I've got a survival kit in here. You know, I got an extra knife, some fire starting material, mirror. What else I got in here? I think I got one of those emergency space blankets in here. So this is my emergency kit that I carry on my belt. It doesn't hardly weigh anything, and it's always a good peace of mind to know that even though you don't have a lot of stuff on you when you're out in the woods, at least I have this, and I can at least survive the night if I ever get stuck somewhere. Over here, I've got some lighters in these pockets. This is my canteen. You know, I've got the canteen itself, and inside here, try to pull this out. Got a canteen cup, and it's also a stove, and underneath that there's a lid for the cup as well, so I can boil water, do some cooking. It's very convenient as well. And then I have my my knife here. I'm getting all dirty and everything, and a fire starter. So I always carry this stuff on me when I'm out hiking around. Even though I have the haversack there, I might have a pack with me with other essential gear. This is stuff I carry on me all the time. So I forgot to show you that. Anyway, so this is my my tarp here. I just set it up in a simple A-frame. You know, I've got the ridge line going across from this tree over to that tree. And it's very tight. I guess I could have showed you how I tied all these knots and everything, but maybe I'll do that another time. Pretty simple setup. You can see my sleeping system bag there. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm out here by myself. I'm doing a solo hunt. But this is my tent setup. I was going to lay the tarp down, or the poncho down as a ground cover, but you know, I've got the pad underneath, and this bivvy here will work fine enough. And then, you know, I'm going to be cooking my dinner tonight here. So there you go. There's my camp setup. Pretty simple setup. Nothing too complicated. Like I said, I'm just going to be out here for the night. Hopefully I'll get myself a deer tomorrow. There's my bow, my quiver, and my gear I'm going to be carrying with me tomorrow. So anyway, that's my camp setup for now. I know it's been a while since I made a video. But anyway, again, I'll be hunting in these trees up here. Probably get up to the top of that hill. Do some deer hunting up there. It's forked horn or better in California, at least for this time of the year. And it's bow season, so I'm going to try my luck. I'll be out here all day tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Anyway, so there you go. Cash Stick Bowcraft. Thanks for watching. really seeing much of anything today. I mean, there's a lot of deer poop around, but it's all dry, and I didn't see any fresh ones today. Anyway, I've been stalking around probably for about 3 hours or so, and just nothing out here today. I was in the same spot last week and saw, well, me and my son, we saw four deer, but no legal bucks to shoot. It's forked horn or better out here. But anyway, I'm going to be hiking up over this hill. I want to try on the other side over there. Down there is where I came from, and you know, there's a fine line between bow hunting and scouting for rifle season. But even though I don't see anything today, it sure is pretty out here. It's a little bit windy, but it's still bearable. It was pretty cold last night. I'm glad I bought that. I brought my bag liner with me because that thing kept me pretty warm. But anyway, probably just going to sit here for a little while, take a short rest, and then head up over that hill and do a little bit more stalking around. I'm running out of battery and probably out of memory by now, so this will be the last of it. If I happen to get a deer, maybe I'll film some more, but until next time, Cashstick Bowcraft, thanks for watching. Okay, we're on top of that hill. We're on top of that hill that I was talking about, and as I came over, I flushed a doe down that little valley right there. It just took off and ran down the hill. Damn it. But anyway, I'm just going to sit up here for a while, just let things calm down, and hopefully where there's a doe, there's a buck. But I'm just going to sit down here and let everything settle down for a while before I start walking around here again. Anyway, so probably head down the hill here and swing around the edge over there and just keep on hunting. Anyway, so that's it for sure. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show you guys something too. This is the bow I'm using. It's called Second Nature. 65 pounds, 28 inches. But at my draw length, it's probably drawing about 55, 60 pounds. And there was a small knot on the top here. And I wrapped it with rawhide. I was going to sell this bow, but since that knot was there, I wrapped it with rawhide and decided to keep it for myself. And then I'm shooting my Cashstick Hunters with Zwickey broadheads. Anyway, so this for sure is going to be the last video until if I kill a deer. So signing off for good this time. Cashstick Bowcraft, thanks for watching.